I know that Eva didn't like it. I knew Umi didn't like it. The only person of the three of them that I think liked the arrangement was Donald.
I think it's time we do something about it. Donald's perspective may change when Umi and Eva unite against their common enemy.
They didn't have to tolerate Donald and his controlling ways.
How could you do this to me?
There was certainly some animosity in the divorce and numerous allegations in the divorce.
Everything happens for a reason. You and Millie got something going on currently.
Love and Marriage Hospital. New episode Saturday, September 10th at 8, 7 Central.
So, you're at the age now where you may start feeling certain urges to buy things at full price.
You heard my daughter?
But honey, you should really think about practicing safe spending with Amazon. You get low prices on everyday essentials, plus free shipping on millions of items. Do you have any questions?
What is bang for your buck?
Learn all the ways to save with Amazon.
With depression, you just feel blah.
Not okay.
All the symptoms.
Need to deal with this. So your doctor tells you about Trintellix, a prescription medicine for adults with depression.
Okay, feeling relief from overall symptoms. And Trintellix had no significant impact on weight in clinical trials. So there's that.
Trintellix may increase suicidal thoughts and actions in people 24 and younger. Call a doctor right away if you have these or new or worsening depression, or new or sudden changes in mood, behavior, thoughts, or feelings. Do not take with MAOIs. Tell your doctor about all medicines you take to avoid a life-threatening condition. Increased risk of bleeding may occur, especially if taken with aspirin, NSAID, pain relievers, or blood thinners. Manic episodes, eye problems, low sodium levels, and sexual problems can occur. Suddenly stopping Trintellix may cause serious side effects. Common side effects include nausea, constipation, and vomiting. Some reports of weight gain have been received since product approval.
Looking up.
Time for a change? Ask your doctor about Trintellix.
Alright, Limo, give me a socket wrench, pliers, and your phone. Open to themutual.com. They customize your car insurance. You only pay for what you need. And a blowtorch.
My name is George.
Only pay for what you need.
I know your name is George. I gave you your name. I gave you your name.
But you've already booked a hot air balloon for
Oh, yeah. Love you.
another day in the ball for you. Pumpkin cream cold brew.
Love you must.
To us, using plant-based ingredients isn't new. It's who we are. We've always made home and body care products inspired by delightful garden scents. They work hard, too. Feels pretty good to be a trendsetter. Mrs. Myers, rooted in good health. Macy's Ultimate Shopping event is going on now. With an extra 25% off top designers just in time for fall. Plus get 15% off fragrance, makeup, and more. And get it faster with curbside pickup or pickup in store at Macy's.
New rules.
Be ready for whatever life throws your way. Only Dial provides a hard-working clean, but is gentle to skin with a Skin Smart Complex and 3 moisturizers to leave your skin feeling fresh and healthy. Nothing cleans like Dial.
Re-rinsing your dishes? You could be using the wrong detergent and wasting up to 20 gallons of water. Skip the rinse with Finish Quantum. Its active lift technology provides an unbeatable clean on 24-hour dry-on stains. Skip the rinse with Finish to save our water.
For the women who have it all. For those taking life one step at a time. For the ladies who don't let anything hold them back. For all the women just doing their best, celebrate yourself with a subscription for FabFitFun, the simple way to discover products that fit your life. Because FabFitFun is for everyone, and that means you. See yourself at FabFitFun.com.
Ready to Love is back and coming in hot from Miami. So ready to love.
Goddess is here for love.
If you been kissing, raise your hand. Oh!
Ready to Love. New episodes Fridays at 8, 7 Central.
Umi Southworth cannot forgive her husband Donald for taking their nanny as a second wife. But over time, Umi and Eva develop a close friendship and a shared contempt for Donald.
Umi and Eva became protectors of each other in the relationship with Donald. A relationship they are determined to escape. Eva makes it out first. They were sisters at heart, but in a month things changed. Eva left.
Eva won her own husband. She didn't want polygamy anymore and she just left.
She left abruptly in the night while he was at work.
Ava! Amelia! Where are Ava and Amelia? Hello?
I am sure that Amy was completely supportive and involved with her escape from Donald.
Amelia?
Donald is not pleased.
How could you do this to me?
I didn't do it. You did.
He was aggravated by the situation, frustrated. He would have felt angry and betrayed by it.
But once it was done, there was nothing Donald could do about it.
This has got to be infuriating to Donald because Donald was always the one who was in control. He called the shots. And so now they've gone behind his back this time together to go and hurt him.
In Donald's case, he's shown himself to me to be really nothing but a self-serving kind of guy. And so my guess is that Donald's indignation is more about being deprived by the two women of his having his cake and eating it too.
No problem. Me helping Ava leave. I do believe it is a win-win for her because she does get to help Ava get out and she gets to stay in her situation with Donald. Now people would ask, why would she want to stay in this situation with Donald? I think that Umi has now adapted. She's gotten used to her life as it is. She gets to be with her daughter all the time. Donald isn't so horrible. She's living her life. She's doing what she wants. And so she's gonna stick it out.
Although they've been a couple for 15 years, Donald and Umi have never been so far apart. Until fate conspires to bring them closer.
Don had been driving all day long and was tired. So he asked Umi to drive, and he got over in the passenger seat, climbed the seat back, and was trying to get some sleep.
Serious accident. She was seriously hurt.
She was airlifted to the hospital.
The accident helps Donald reset his priorities.
She was on crutches, bandages everywhere. He helped her up to the bathroom. He fixed her meals, waited on her hand and foot. Anything she needed, he did.
Yeah, you right there. You feeling better?
Yeah, getting better.
One thing that I know is that Don loved Umi very much. He loved his family very much.
Umi seems to appreciate Donald's good care. As she heals, she warms up to her husband.
Took her a while to get over it, but she did.
Or maybe it's just they share a common goal, to propel their daughter Nadia to superstardom.
They thought their daughter was a potential musical star.
At age 12, Nadia is something of a local celebrity.
Everybody that heard her was just blown away.
The money is adding up too. Nadia didn't receive the pay. Donald received the pay.
I remember at one time Don telling me that she was making more money than he was.
The Southworths take Nadia to Nashville.
Everybody's in Nashville. If you do a gig down there in any bar, you don't know who's in there. You're one of the biggest producers in Tennessee sitting there watching, so you never know.
This is where Umi meets local music producer Max Dietrich.
Max was a musician, and because of Umi's interest in her daughter's career, they became friends.
Is that your daughter?
Sure is.
I've heard her demos. Sounds amazing.
You think so? I think she's pretty amazing too. I'm Umi, by the way.
Max.
Now, it's punishment day.
Weeks go by, and Umi and Max keep in touch.
It seemed to be a close friendship. They would text
pretty late at night. I think Umi came in with personal problems. Problems with Dawn. Who is that?
Nobody.
It's Max, isn't it? Answer me! They were open and we talked to each other pretty regularly, and it didn't matter hour of the day.
The only person Umi isn't talking to is Donald.
Your wife's texting someone else late night. You know, it seems suspicious. They found the presence of semen.
The veils are back. Things have changed. I am the new and improved Latrice
There you go.
Robinson. The only thing I needed was just a little to my end. Alright, back together. Just opened Letitia Pearson Enterprise. Let me reintroduce myself. I'm Marie Monroe. Now, we as women, at the end of the day, we gotta stick together. Y'all are bosses.
Bell Collective, new episode, Friday at 9, 8 Central, part of Real Drama Weekends on O.
Macy's Ultimate Shopping Event is going on now. With an extra 25% off top designers just in time for fall. Plus get 15% off fragrance, makeup, and more. And get it faster with curbside pickup or pickup in store at Macy's.
At Domino's, you can get more than just your favorite pizza. You can get specialty chicken, savory pastas, oven-baked Parmesan bread bites, molten lava crunch cakes, and yes, medium 2-topping pizzas as well. Carry out any 2 or more mix and match items for $5.99 each or get them delivered for $6.99 each.
This is Valerie. Her dream was to own the roof over her family's heads, to have a place to pass down through the generations. Just a year ago, she wasn't sure she'd ever be able to buy that home, but Rocket Mortgage helped open those doors with loan options to fit her needs. Some with as little as 3% down. Valerie took the first step in becoming what she dreamed of being most, a homeowner. When it's time to buy that house and make it home, Rocket
Meet Google Pixel 6a, the smarter phone that can see in the dark with night sight, fix your photos with Magic Eraser, and photograph all skin tones accurately with real-time Google Pixel 6a. Switch it up and get the all-new Google Pixel 6a on us.
Second punishment. Matching all your computer cards. Hey, police, come here.
Limited edition fragrance, only by Glade. SC Johnson.
Officer.
I don't hydrate like everyone else because I'm not everyone else. They drink what they're told to drink. I drink what helps me rehydrate and recover. Pedialyte's for it because it works. And so do I. Hydration beyond
People who come to cricket stay with cricket.
I got my phone from cricket and it's amazing.
Yeah.
As a journalist, I use it for basically everything.
Great phones, great deals. Now that's a story. Smile, you're on cricket.
So with Geico, we can easily bundle home and car insurance and save even more?
Yeah, home, car, motorcycle, all bundled together. Just like that breakfast burrito.
So can I get chorizo?
Yeah, metaphoric, yeah.
Carnita.
Just chicken. Just give me a bunch of chicken.
Bacon?
Oh wait, there isn't too much hot sauce, is it? I have a sensitive palate.
I actually like hot sauce. Can I get chips?
I like guacamole.
I don't really know what we're talking about here.
Burritos.
Sure. Feel better.
Okay.
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
With handcrafted steak burgers and chicken sandwiches, there's a perfect plate for everyone. Great value for all your favorites, only from IHOP. Download the app and earn free food with every order.
Let's be honest, it's easy to get lost in our responsibilities. It takes a toll. To perform at your best means owning your health with a consistent sleep routine. Avoid junk sleep, limit exposure to bright light in the evenings, and turn off electronic devices at least 30 minutes before bed. A good sleep routine is just as important as diet and exercise, allowing you to wake up refreshed and ready to face the day. For more inspiration and resources, visit ownyourhealth.tv. Brought to you by Mattress Firm. Talk to a sleep expert and unjunk your sleep today.
Junk sleep got you all jumbled up. During Mattress Firm's Labor Day sale, get a king for the price of a queen and save up to $700, plus a free adjustable base with qualifying ceiling purchase. Shop now at Mattress Firm.
Now, this is your opportunity to have some more time with the person that you're connecting with. But also, take a long, hard look at all the options that are available for you. You never know. New connections
affections to blossom in unforeseen places.
Get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Because the cost of true love does not run smooth.
You make me melt.
I'm gonna risk it all.
Final punishment.
Everything happens
Beat
for a
up.
reason. You and Millie got something going on currently. What's your
Love and Marriage Hospital. New episode Saturday, September 10th at 8/7 Central.
Donald Southworth believes that Umi, his wife of 16 years, is having an affair with music producer Max Dietrich.
She went outside in the night to text or talk to Max.
Your wife's texting someone else late night. You know, it seems suspicious.
That's not the only thing that's suspicious.
Umi was in the process of trying to get out of this marriage, and part of that involved having a cell phone, having a bank account that her husband did not know about.
Umi had planned to move to Nashville. She had already had an apartment there and was ready to leave the very next day.
What's going on?
Nothing.
I said, what's going on?
Not in front of Nadia.
How are you doing that? Dead? Yes, you're dead. Beating up is you're dead. Dead? Who gets it
At this point, I think it's safe to say that Umi is seriously contemplating leaving Donald and taking their child with her. I don't see evidence that she's actually cheating on Donald, but I'm not surprised that Donald is suspecting that. People who have done that tend to be the very first people to spot what they think are signs of that in others. It's part of the double standard that people like that have. What they've done is okay in their case, but if somebody tries to turn the tables and do the same thing to them, it's a major offense.
Donald is worried about Max because he's worried about losing Umi. Not so much because he's head over heels in love with her and they have a great relationship, but because he started with 2 women and he's lost one already. And now he's afraid that he's going to lose the second one, and he cannot have that.
It's Umi's last day of work before she and her 12-year-old daughter Nadia move to Nashville without Donald.
Nadia woke up from the sleeping after that. Where is her mother at? When Nadia called her, he did not answer the phone.
Hi, you've reached Umi. I can't take your call right now. Please leave a message.
Umi doesn't show up for work, and by late morning, some of her colleagues grow concerned.
This was going to be her last day. They were going to take her to lunch, and she didn't show up for work. And that was very unusual for Umi.
I tried her cell. No one's picking up. I think we should go.
They really were worried, and they decided they were going to go over to Umi's house.
Nadia is there, and she's worried too.
You're not beating up what you can't do to babies yourself.
They start looking for Umi in the backyard.
Her car was there.
Oh my God, it's beating her, beating right at her. This one's gonna do his punishment day.
I found your shoe.
Then they found shoes, and things kind of scattered around.
I'm calling my dad.
His daughter called him and said his mom was missing, and so he took off work and he went to go help look for her.
Donald and Nadia attempt to file a missing persons report.
My mom is missing and her car is still there.
But Umi hasn't been gone for 24 hours, so nothing can be done.
Let's go, Nadia. They're not going to help us.
He seemed calm. His daughter was not so calm. She was hysterical. She was concerned that something happened to her mother.
That fear is intensified when Umi's colleagues check her work voicemail later that day and find a message from Nadia's phone.
I'm calling the police.
There was a recording of it that caused some alarm because it sounded like some semblance of a fight going on.
Umi's coworkers thought it was suspicious.
So do police. They rush to the Southworth residence and search the woods behind the property.
The hobo camp was found by one of the officers. He was where people in the neighborhood who were homeless would come and stay and sleep and smoke and do whatever.
At the camp, they find an old mattress.
What the hell is going on here?
And under the mattress was Umi's body, naked, face down, with a belt around her neck.
She had a huge hole in her skull, and there was brain matter that was coming out of her skull onto her hair.
She's been badly beaten, but she's still alive.
And she was taken to the hospital.
Oh my God,
medical
what are you
people
doing?
said she was programmed to die. There was no survivability for that woman.
Police search the camp for clues. They find a nightdress with blood on it.
And of course she was found there naked, so it looked like she was some kind of sexual assault.
At the hospital, Umi is checked for signs of rape.
There was semen found inside of Umi's body.
The thought sickened me.
Mr. Peter Punishment dead.
Umi dies the next day.
That's job right. You are to get a
Now it is both a homicide investigation and a rape investigation. Police extend their search for clues from the grounds to the Southworth's apartment building. Nothing looks amiss, except for one unusual detail.
In the downstairs in the washing machine was a uniform for his employer in leather shoes. I don't wash leather shoes in the washing machine.
Making Donald a possible suspect.
Yes, was Donald Southworth working last night?
He's supposed to be at work and on the road by 3:15 in the morning. He wasn't. He wasn't there, but he called at 3:35 and literally begged to come to work. The dispatcher for the shipping company said, "I've never had anybody beg to come to work." And that was strange.
Police speak informally with Donald.
So, tell me what happened that night.
Well, Umi was being distant, as usual.
That's right to the point.
Maybe she was thinking about her boyfriend, Max. You should really talk to him.
This is when he starts to talk about Umi having a boyfriend.
I think Umi's been cheating on me with this music producer guy, Max Dietrich. She's always texting him. And sometimes late at night she'll go outside and wander around talking to him on the phone.
Why were you late for work?
I don't know. Sometimes people are late.
I mean, tough stuff happens. People show up for work late every now and then, you know.
Why were your leather shoes in the wash?
I like to wash my shoes. So what?
People wash their clothes, and there wasn't like anyone saw him, covered in blood or anything like that.
Would you be willing to take a DNA test?
Absolutely. Anything to help.
Police speak with Max, who also agrees to DNA testing.
Max denied the affair. He said he had a girlfriend, and he denied it, so they were just friends. And they would talk late at night and text back and forth.
Police extend their DNA tests as far and wide as possible.
It could have been a random person, because she was in the habit of taking walks at nighttime.
Being in a hobo camp, some transient might have killed her. They tested century fingers in the area.
While police wait for the results of these tests, hoping DNA will lead them to Umi's killer, her friends pray for justice.
We held up visual right in the area where they found her, and a lot of people showed up. My husband sang a song. People got up and said stuff about Umi, and it was very beautiful. It was very loving. I couldn't believe that anyone could have hurt Umi because she was such a kind and gentle, loving person. It broke my heart for Nadia, for everyone who knew her.
Sad, heartbroken. I mean, just one of the things you can't believe, you know, that Umi had been murdered.
I know we wanted to find out. We were going to find out who and why.
But the answers to those questions prove elusive. The strange voicemail message comes to nothing. It turns out to be audio from a video game.
It sounded kind of strange out of context, but it was really just an innocent pocket dial that their daughter did.
The unknown DNA is the only lead left, but what it reveals will turn the case upside